Hey lads, this is day 46 of my series to get to 2000 and we are currently at 1665. Let's see who we're playing today. We are playing someone from the US, Deet J, and he's a 1635. He's playing King's Pawn, and so I'm going to go back into this French defense. I think that I played very well in the last French defense, so I need to just use my time a bit better than I did. So maybe he advances, maybe he plays the exchange. We'll see here. We haven't seen an exchange French yet. Usually everybody's advanced the pawn. Okay, so we're seeing an exchange variation. Usually the knight comes out here to protect the pawn. So I'm going to, instead of just playing symmetrical, I'm going to try to put my bishop here, make a pin. If he goes for me here, this is fine. I'm just going to pull back. And this will really weaken his king side if he pushes this pawn. Okay, let's get the rest of our pieces involved. Here we're attacking the pawn. He's defending the pawn. I can get rid of this defender, but he also has the queen defending. So maybe we can find another way to attack this pawn. But also we need to make sure our queen or our king gets safely developed. So is there a way that we can, maybe, what about queen here? This does look kind of interesting. That would help us win a pawn, but then we could castle queen side. I don't think he can check us yet, so I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's right. He does have bishop here, which scares me a little bit. Maybe this move was wrong. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. That's okay. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to attack this anymore. So I think I'll just, if I come up here, he comes here with a pawn and forks us. So that's no good. I'm just going to come back to here. This was not a good move. Okay, I need to think before I move. All right. Maybe his knight's coming out. I need to play smarter than this. Okay, rooks come over. Let's develop our bishop. Attack his bishop. Now he can like come here and unleash an attack here on us. But I think we can, because it's defended twice by both of these pieces. If he comes here and let's say a castle, can he just take? No. Okay. So we're going to just defend with both of the knights, and actually bringing the knight here to e7 is what I kind of wanted, because now I can bring the knight to f5 and hit this pawn. So I'll have two knights attacking this pawn. I think I'm going to castle. Yeah, because otherwise, if I move this, he's got a, discovery on my king. So I think I need to castle. And this knight is safe, or this pawn is safe. This pawn is protected by but all three of my pieces. Okay. Is this a premature move? He's going for this pawn, and he'll probably get it, but I think I can come here and go for this pawn, and then maybe we'll win the center pawn. If I go here, he could also just defend it. If he defends it, we go here. We are protecting this pawn with our knight as well. I feel like I'm moving a bit too quick, but I do just need to move quicker than I have been in the past. I definitely made a mistake moving that queen out. If we look at the review after the game, or moving the queen up to f6, we'll see that that was a big mistake. So I need to watch what I'm doing. Okay, I think, is this a free pawn? I think it is. If the rook comes over, can we escape? We can go here. I think it's free. Maybe my queen's getting trapped, but I think it's free. You always have to be careful about taking these pawns, because then they trap your queen. I think I have to go here. And the only way he can attack me is coming here or here, so it's really only this move. Okay. What about if I kick his knight? If I kick his knight, where's his knight gonna go? He's looking for this square, but we also have this. So let's say I take this, and he brings his rook up. Oh, this is actually a really serious position here. I take this, he goes rook up, and then he can come here and hit both of my rooks. This is not good. My queen can't go to any of these squares. It can go here and here. So let's say I just take, he takes with rook. I come here. He goes here, here. He takes. I take. Oh, I can't take this one. This is not good. I need to think a while about this. I'm really running low on time. I can't see a way out of this, so I'm gonna go for this. He's gonna take. I'm gonna come here to hit this and this. He's gonna come here. I think I'm gonna push this pawn. He's gonna take one of these. So now I gotta use my time better than I have. Now I'm basically attacking this. Okay. I think this is good for me. Now I'm just up a point. Looks okay. I think this was a mistake to bring his knight here. He probably could have just brought his... No, what could he have done? I'm not sure entirely. But, yeah. I feel like this is okay for us. He's hitting this pawn, so let's just defend. I just want to make simple moves here. Okay, he's doubling his rooks. He's hitting this twice, so I need to defend it. I can defend by pushing the pawn or moving the knight. I think I'm going to move the knight. So we're defending the pawn. And I think since I'm a point up, all I want to do here is just look for his plan. What is his plan? And stop it. That's the way I'm going to win this game. Okay, and I think he's fallen into a trap here. If I move my knight here, he has to move his queen. Say his queen comes here, we could just take his queen. He'd have to take and we would win this piece. Does he have a check though? If I come here, his only check is here. Maybe that's what he does. I don't want to go here if he can check us. I'm a little worried about that. And this piece is hanging. Can I just attack him here? I'm a little nervous about this. So I'm going to bring my knight, connect my knights. But I am going to go for this. Maybe I should have moved my king. That's probably what I should have done. I'm just trying to keep all my pieces intact here. Okay, so he's checked us. I'm totally fine moving my king. I'm also cool with just moving my queen. But moving my queen, can he take, and then does he come in here? No, that's fine. We're going to protect this pawn with the queen. I have to move quicker. I'm not going to lose this game on time. That would be so bad. Okay, so queens come off. The game becomes much simpler. Now, I basically have two of these for his. Let's get our rook on an open file. He can't do anything about this. They both hold each other, and one of them's always going to be here holding this. Let's just move. This was probably not the right move. Maybe moving the pawn up could be an idea, and then, you know, trying to control here. This pawn is really well placed. Maybe I need to move my king around like this. I'm going to make trades. If he comes in here, we got this. I'm just moving a bit quick here, but I'm going to try to start pushing these pawns. How do I protect this one? Here. Because this one is held. Oh, he's being annoying. I think I have to throw everything at this side. I might be losing now. But I'm holding this and holding this. I'm going to come here and here, trying to stop this pawn. I'm really bad in the end game. Oh, I just hung a piece. I'm an idiot. Guys, this is like a repeat of the exact same thing that happened the other day. This is disgusting. It's the exact same thing that happened. It's actually disgusting. Why do I hang a piece? Why do I do this? Like, this is my game to win. You know? Like, this is a free win. I was up a whole point. It's so bad. It's always time. It's always time that just stresses me out. GG. Oh dear. So bad. Okay, let's see. What did we need to do? I just need to improve on my time management. That's what I need to do. Okay, look here. Mid game we you can't see. Mid game we had a big advantage here. We were basically 4 points up at one point. I didn't catch it, but we had a big advantage here. We came out of the opening pretty bad, and then he must have made a mistake, and we were well ahead, and then we just blundered that piece at the end when the game looks like it was dead even. So we played at a 1600, which is basically what we are, and he played at 1850, so he played really well. He only had one miss and 4 mistakes, and I had 1 blunder and 5 mistakes. Let's just check it real quick here. So let's see where we went wrong in the opening. I bet you it's that queen move. Yep. I told you this was a bad move. So because he's able to kick us, he could have even just pushed this piece away and we would have had to drop back. And then it says c4. This is interesting. Just getting super aggressive. And what's our queen doing here? But here we move our bishop and we get our knight developed. We castle, so maybe the best was to castle this way. It wants us to castle kingside as well. I did feel like our king was kind of weak over here with, their whole attack, but I don't know. So knight comes here, attacks our queen, and instead of going up here, we should have probably just dropped back, maybe? Drop over here. Okay, because the dark squared bishop's not here anymore. He's been traded off. So here is a great square, actually. Yeah, I should have seen that. I was just looking to get aggressive over here. This pawn move was really good. I'm surprised that's his best move. But we take the pawn. We take the other pawn. We take the bishop, which was the best move. Queen here was the best move. Hitting this and hitting this. He comes here is the best move. And here, attacking the knight, forcing it to go away. And it went the wrong way. So here, what's his best move? Just to go for the check. And then we would take. And then he would take. And we would take. And then we take. Oh, we can't take here yet. So, yeah, here the game's pretty even. He's got a slight advantage. But he didn't want to take. I mean, it doesn't make sense to take check here. It makes more sense to just take a pawn. I don't know why this is such a better move than this one. That doesn't make any sense to me. But he took here, and so we can take back. Did I take back with, or did I take with king? I don't remember what I did. I think I took with king. No, I took with queen. Okay. Okay, and moving the pawn up was good. Okay, so here we have a really good advantage. This wasn't the best move. I wonder if this move was better. Was this move better? Remember we saw this? I don't think it was because, yeah, e6. So he can just check us. And if we go d7 here, he can go f6, hit our rook. And if we take here, he could take here. But what if we just move? Then rook takes b7. Queen takes b7, rook takes b7. He takes, and then he wins a piece. So here he's kind of up. So actually, yeah, going for this fork wasn't the best idea, even though it looked good. So what we did instead was we moved the knight. What was our best move, though? Moving the rook would have been better. If we had moved the rook, we just hold this pawn. We don't have to hold onto it with the queen. And then maybe they come in and check. We can just simplify things. Yeah, maybe moving the rook was slightly better. Anyway, it's at this point we have our biggest lead. No? At this point we have our biggest lead. We are up basically 4 points, which is like being up 4 pawns or being up a knight and a pawn. Like, we're just completely winning here. Like, look at this evaluation bar here. That little bit of white is his chance of winning, and this black bar is our chance of winning. So we just win this. And now we start just falling apart. And it was a time. I think I was down to like 2 minutes here, yeah. Trading here was okay, but moving this pawn was a big mistake. I want to know why. I don't know why. I think in the endgame, I gotta just follow like a few basic principles. Get my king to the center and start pushing pawns. Like, that's what I gotta focus on. Maybe here I could have just gone like this and, you know, if he comes here, we take this pawn. Or if he comes here, we just take this pawn. And if he takes us, we take his pawn. Just sort of try to simplify even more, maybe. Well, our knight's undefended. But anyway. Okay, here he makes a mistake moving up. And we're still at a completely winning position. I should have outposted my knight here. Outposting the knight would have really been good. Now I outpost it, but it was a little too late. So this was bad because he can just move in. Now the game's dead even. I move back, which was the best move, but then I push this. Like, we find a lot of good moves, but... And here the game's dead even. And then we just blunder our piece. We actually have a winning advantage. But because we're down to a minute, I don't look at his move. I don't look and see what he's doing. And I should just move over. But we have a winning advantage here. We're slightly better. You can see the black bar is slightly bigger. We're a little more than white. And here I just blunder. And it's just down to time. How can I improve my time? Because this is the only thing that's holding me back right now. I'm losing so many games on time. I'm thinking maybe in my next game I need to just move quicker in the early game. Because the early game is all calculated and I know what's going on, generally. I don't know. I do waste a lot of time. Yeah, I need to improve on time management. Because I was winning and then I'm losing. Because I blunder a piece in the end game. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. And I will catch you guys tomorrow with day... Well, what day are we even on? Today was day 47, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow with day 48. See you guys soon.